Well, the same thing makes TBC. However, these like Joe, wonderful trainer here, mbehderick just said so eloquently that market-based coins are also, some of them are made organically, like through blockchain technology too. They have what you they actually have all these multiple mass machines called a cryptocurrency farm, and they have it in these big warehouses.
Right.
And they have rows and rows and rows of all these different computers churning every day, just spinning, just solving mathematical problems. That's what they're doing. And when they solve, they create what you call a block, and hence blockchain. See, and then but it gives reward. The reward is the income.
Right.
But in big TBC, the difference is a major difference. One, like he said, one is market-based, because market goes up and down in value, up and down. You see market like stocks, the same thing for cryptocurrency markets, go up and down in value.
Right.
Now, with TBC, it allegedly only goes up in value because it's not based upon the market. It's based upon every person that joins this platform. And everyone is what's basically attached is a grain of gold, as we know it. Back when we started, used to be €1.
Of course.
But we changed that, right?
Right.
Because Admin knew what was happening in fiat currency.
You're right.
A euro is a European British currency. So Admin says, well, it's doing the same thing that our dollar doing here in the United States, as our naira do, as our CFA and Cameroon, and all these fiat currencies are going up and down because they are paper nature, they're paper. Well, we knew that Admin says, well, let's take something that's not created by man, that's of the earth, gold. Gold is mined out of the earth. So if you take the smallest segment of gold being a grain, that grain is kind of attached to even each person that joins.
Right.
Now the gold platform, the gold goes on, has been over history, has been going up. It goes down a little bit, but it goes up. And that's one reason when our coin started like a tenth of 1 cent back, just like Bitcoin did when we started. But the reason ours just keep accelerating in worth is because our membership, keyword, membership. Membership is the key word. The key word is membership. So the membership, as we get members and members and members, guess what's happening to our coin? It goes up in value.
Right.
Not by market. You have market is not even used in our platform. It's not even used in our platform.
True.
It's based on membership. So that's why Admin wants us to get more and more people to become members of our platform called TBC.
Right.
Because Admin knows, and that's why we have this thing called our mass adoption team. I know that we've been talking about it today a lot.
Right.
So basically, what I'm basically saying is, we got this over here, the market-based coins, that's all are managed by the market, meaning it can be manipulated with.
Of course.
And that's why it's going up and down in value. But our coin cannot be manipulated with because it only goes one way, up in value.
And of course, that's one reason why we can't do what they call cash out, as far as our coins is concerned, Steve.
Right. We don't have ATM machines. You put a debit card in and you get money out of your checking or savings account.
No.
We're not an ATM, folks.
We are building our own private medium of exchange from ground up. Thank you so much, Steve. I'll be coming back to you, Steve, for that wonderful contribution. I appreciate that. I put forward these questions here because, Steve, we are growing so fast right now. And as a result of that, it is very important for us to educate the beginners before we go to the old members. it's very important for us to educate everybody who is coming on board as far as TBC is concerned. Because, Steve, let me be very honest with you. I have personally noticed that the majority of the people that log into TBC from the beginning were not properly trained and were not properly informed of what TBC is. So it's our responsibility now, since we are grooming them, to tell them the right thing to do and what we are, who we are, where we are going to. All right? So it's very, very important. So it's very important for you to know what the TBC is, how is it different from other opportunities that you know. And of course, if you have known, our brother Stephen has really, I can say, scrutinized, he has really break it down for you to understand, okay? Now, once you understand this, it is now very important for you to become a member. It's very important for you to become a member. And how do you become a member? Okay, that's our third point. How do you become a member? For you to become a member is very simple. Okay, it's very, very simple. You have to just get to the person that invited you to watch this video training. Okay, you go to the person that invited you to watch this video training and request for his link. Okay, you go to your, or if you are the one giving your link to somebody, you go to your Kringle Cash back office and you get your referral link. Or if you are watching for the very first time, request a link from your sponsor or the person that shared this to you. Okay, and you are going to have a referral link, and you click here to copy the referral link. Once you copy the referral link, you now open a new tab, and of course, you post the link. And then, okay, once you post the link, you now have to register and become a full member. And for that to happen, okay, once you paste the link, you now put your email address here. You now include your email address here. You select the method of payment. Admin's credit, bulk credit, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, Cash Center. So once you select any of them, like admin's credit, it means your sponsor has admin credit. So you first of all put your email address, and you also include your admin's credits. You select mode of payment. Then you can now click to continue. You can now continue to step 2. You now click to continue to step 2. And they will now ask you to contact your sponsor. Once you click, okay, once you have put your email address, select mode of payment, then you come and continue to step 2. They will now ask you to contact your sponsor and let him approve your transaction. So your sponsor, let's assume that you are the sponsor, and then you also have to go to your account. Okay, you come to approve registration credits. You now click there, and you have to approve that transaction. You either see approve or reject. Okay, so this transaction has been approved. You either see approved or reject. Okay, so you have to approve that transaction as a sponsor. When your sponsor has already approved that transaction, okay, once the sponsor has approved that transaction, you now come back to that same link, okay? You now come back, you use the same link, okay? You use the same link, you now come back there, okay? Once you are back here, what you need to do is that you have to still put your email address here. Okay, once you are coming for the second time, do not select any mode of payment anymore. Don't select any mode of payment anymore. Just come here and click, just put your email address here and click on this. And they will now carry you to step 2 to complete registration, where you now have to put the email address, the username, the names, the password, and you validate. And you can now access your Kringle Cash account. And once you have already done that, you must make sure that you also create your TBC 009 account. You go to tbc009.net. You also create your wallet. You click on register, and you also create your wallets. After you must have finished creating your Kringle Cash, you create your wallets. So guys, I'm talking to all the newbies. That is how you get started in this community as a new person, okay? After you understand what TBC is all about, how it is different from other cryptocurrencies, how you can get started. And then once you already have an account, the admin gives you 2 admin credit per week. You can come here, your account, okay? Once you have set up your account, you come to account, admin's credit. Admin gives you 2 admin's credit per week to bring in 2 people, okay? Admin gives you 2 admin credit per week. You can use this admin credit to register 2 persons, okay? To register 2 persons for free, without money coming out from your pockets. You register them for free. That's why you can become a TBC billionaire or a millionaire without money coming from your pocket. And trust me, guys, we are actually creating the mass adoption team. When these people that you have registered them for free, once they renew their accounts, by the way, once you register them for free, they have 30 TBC coins, but as from today, they are going to have but 18. Okay, as from today, they are going to have but 13. And that brings us to the next question, which is question 4, is that I am now a member of TBC. How can I make money? I am now a member of TBC. How can I make money? Let me come back to my panel with my brothers Stephen and Professor Solo here. These are some of the things that people ask. Steve, you know that these are some of the things that people ask. That now that I am now a member, how can I make money with this? And Professor Solo started this by saying that we are actually this is a participating kind of business that we are doing. You must participate so that you are rewarded. You must participate so that you are rewarded for that. So one of the ways, Steve, I'll be coming back to you. Okay, one of the ways that you make money.
Maybe thinking about 2 people.
Right.
Thinking about 2 people.
Of course, just get around you. You have 2 admin credit to bring 2 people for free. And once they register, you give them an opportunity to start TBC for free, and they own a position. They will definitely have about 18 TBC coin, which is 10 million times 18, about 180 million USD in spendable coins, Steve. Now, when they are already members, they are going to fall in the mass adoption team right now. They are going to fall in the mass adoption team. And once they fall in the mass adoption team, that means that they have to renew their account every month, because we are looking for 111,000 people that will be renewing their account every month. And once they renew their account every month, you will definitely make $12.5 in Bitcoin that you can collect that as cash in your Bitcoin accounts. That you can collect as cash. This is huge, guys. Imagine that you have 100 people that come on board using the admin's credits. Every month when they renew their account, you have Bitcoin that you can collect. Steve, do you know that people are not telling members about this Bitcoin incentive that they can actually earn while helping the community to grow?
Wow.
And that goes with honesty, you know.
Wow.
People are like, you know, I saw a case. It was so disturbing. I was so mad and I was so sad. Somebody actually went into his downliner's account and insert his own Bitcoin wallet address. So when they do cash out, it goes directly to his wallet in Bitcoin. I was like, this is bad. This is worse. This is treason. You know, it's not even treason. It's treason. You know, because that is so. I was so worried about this. So that is why I encourage everybody to be doing this training, because here we give you the information as it is. We do not play with our word. Stephen Coffey is here despite his busy schedule and other people that will be coming on board, contributing to this. And of course, we help you to understand what we are doing. Steve, imagine collecting Bitcoin bounties and at the same time helping the community to grow. This is awesome, Steve. This is awesome.
Wow.
We actually become a TBC billionaire at the same time we are collecting Bitcoin. So guys, I keep telling people that the magic is to build. That's where the magic is. If you understand how to build, then you have won. And now, how do you make more money? Okay, how do you make more money with this? Now, another thing you should know is that you can send out this like you can send this to all your Facebook friends and tell them we are hiring. We are hiring. And let's look at this post that Amy once posted. We have found that approaching prospects by offering a job is setting a better mindset for our prospect than the mindset they have when we just offer only a gift. At first, we're offering a gift. That's true. Offering a gift only inspires our prospect to just be a receiver. But when we offer a job, it inspires them to engage in training to duplicate fast growth by entering TBC with the intent to work and do TBC as a job. Offering a job is often much stronger than offering an opportunity. Offering TBC as an investment is wrong and unlawful. Don't ever do that. Let's face it, humanity is highly programmed to seek and do jobs. To be most effective, Facebook marketing should be done one-on-one in Messenger chats and dialogues, and not on Facebook posts. Use the following script as one-on-one dialogue to hire your prospect into TBC. We are hiring. Steve, we have been brainwashed to look for jobs. You know, people always feel comfortable working 40 years for a job. And when you offer them an opportunity that can change their life for good, they will tell you it's difficult. Professor Solo, let me come out to Professor Solo. Solo, are you there? Professor Solo, unmute yourself. Are you there, sir?
Yes, I am.
Professor Solo, you know, we have been brainwashed to believe that offering an opportunity is hard, but when we offer a job, people will be running. So, you know, it's so exciting to offer people jobs as in TBC rather than giving them an opportunity.
You know, there's a stage in an animal, even in a cage. It applies to human beings too. There's a stage to which you can oppress and dehumanize a human being, and he begins to take that situation as a normal situation, with the result that even if you want to bring him out of the cage, he begins to question why you should bring him out of the cage. He begins to even believe that outside the cage is more dangerous for him than inside the cage. Mm-hmm. So that is the situation, the present economical situation the world has turned human beings. And now when you offer a better solution, they are afraid to grab only very few. Take advantage of what is happening now. Mm-hmm. But notwithstanding, we continue training like the one you're doing and broadcasting and talking to them individually. Gradually, we shall get them to see. And as they are seeing the way we are progressing, making use of our currency to exchange for goods and services, they will begin to realize that it is real, that it's no more a joke.
Yeah,
it will take some time, but we shall get there.
Of course. Thank you so much, Prof. It is really important for people to know that once you give this opportunity to people as an opportunity, they are not going to look at it, but it's preferable to show them, give it to them as a job. Okay, we give this opportunity as a job. And imagine that you have Facebook friends and you just go there and send them a message, we are hiring. Let the prospect respond, and it doesn't matter what their response is. Just follow the script. We are hiring, and you can. Once you say we are hiring, you put this and you write below great pay. Okay, you have this. Make sure you can download this. I can put this on our chat. You have this. You can go to the blog. You have this post that was on the 10th. Okay, on the 10th of 2019. So you just put we are hiring. Then you have this this pay, and then you put great pay. You have already posted the pay to the person. And once you do that, Okay, let the prospect respond, and it doesn't matter what their response is, just follow the script. And the person might be like, what kind of job? What am I supposed to do? The next thing you need to do is to give the person this job description. Let you tell the person, we are hiring people to share our digital gift. Your duty would be like, pass out 10 digital gifts each month, thousands of dollars a month within a global distribution campaign. No experience is required. Start immediately. Flexible hours, full training, and support provided. Lawful in all countries. Rapid advancement opportunity, and much more. Steve, let me come back to you. Just imagine that I tell you now that we are hiring, and I give you this poster here, telling you great pay, and you ask me my job description. Steve, imagine if I just tell you this now. How do you feel about it?
I would say, wow, if I didn't have a job and needed one, I said, now I possibly have something new that I can try,
right,
that can earn income. I'm thinking about earning income.
Of course, because people want to work. Yes, let's give it to them like a job. Because admin is telling us here that do not present this to any person like an investment opportunity. That's wrong. Admin says wrong. But when, Steve, we have hundreds of millions of people out there who are looking for a job. True or false? I'm sure even in the United States.
Yeah, they might. See, people are, but you got to be thinking. I know what Adam said is because you got to realize people are already brainwashed in the mindset of working anyway for a job. So you're just giving them what they're already thinking.
Yes. So we are going to use the current system to bring people into our own economy that we are building, because we are going to use what they have been brainwashed to believe in. So the person might definitely tell you, I love this job. It's so easy. Of course, it's so easy. Steve, what is wrong in hiring people to pass out digital gifts? 2 people per week at most, Steve. 2 persons per week. And once you pass this job to the people, they have 2 admins credits. The 2 admins credits that they have, they are going to use to register 2 persons per week. Because once you are an active member, admin give you 2 admins credits that you can use to bring 2 people. And at the end of the month, you might bring in 10 people. And once they all renew their account to have more TBC, you are going to make $125. Steve, as I'm telling you right now, I already added computers in my office. I hired my employee. Their duty is just to send messages to people and tell them we are hiring and this poster. And then I'm talking on the phone with the people that they are coming on board very new and they don't understand. I go on the phone and I talk to them. Steve, can you imagine that?
Wow. It's almost like
a call center.
Almost like an interview.
Yeah, we now operate like a call center in my office right now. Once I enter the office, I already have like 4 people to talk to or 5 people to talk to. They're like, okay, my boss is coming. He's going to talk to you very soon, and you get more incentive about this. Yeah, and that's how we get signed up. We sign up people every day. Their job is just, I'm going to shoot a video and show you this. Their job is just to come in or to be sending Facebook messages and tell people we are hiring and send that poster. And they're like, what am I supposed to do? You are supposed to share digital gifts. And if you want more information, talk to my boss. And Steve, I now talk like a boss. You know, TBC teaches me how to become an entrepreneur. You know?
Wow.
Oh my God.
It's almost every day, huh?
Yeah. We talk like a boss. It's now my office sometimes is like a call center. You come there, I'm always talking on phone. So Professor Solo, I'm giving you a heads up so that you should understand what I'm doing in my office, because my employee, my secretary, you don't just sit down doing nothing and the other people. You keep sending posters to people and tell them we are hiring. I'll talk to them on the phone. I explain to them what TBC is all about. Professor Solo, you should know that you already have a very big office there. So start putting this in your agenda, you know. Professor Solo, are you there?
He's there.
Yeah, I think, I don't know his sound. I don't know what's happening. Can hear him. All right. So we shall be taking the we shall be taking the next question so far. And we just explained to you, I'm now a member of TBC. How can I make money? So you make money by hiring more people to join free, teach them, train them how to renew their accounts. You make money in Bitcoin, and they can also decide to add their TBC. They can decide to add their TBC, and once they transact, all the money goes to your pockets. You can also plug them to training like this, let them understand what we are doing. And once they understand, you make more money. Okay, you can also partner with a TBC leader. You can also partner with a TBC leader, and once a transaction is done, you give your leader 50% and take 50%. That's another way to make money. Okay, it's so simple. It's so simple. We don't have to complicate this. And guys, we shall be going to our last question of the day, which is, what is the TBC mass adoption team and how can I benefit from it? Steve, let me give you the mic to give a word on this first.
Oh my goodness.
What is the TBC mass adoption team and how can we benefit?
You know, I think up in the top 111,111 spots that will be filled. And currently, we have about 75 to 80,000 spots that's going to be grabbed very quickly.
Right.
I'm telling you. And folks, mass adoption, you think of mass adoption, you're thinking of something that everyone around your society or your world can use.
Right.
And in this case, we're talking about TBC.
Mm-hmm.
So our admin was thinking that we all know about those coins we spoke about earlier, talking about Bitcoin and Ethereum and Litecoin and the like.
Right.
We know that eventually they're going to be mass adopted. And we also know that they have poured millions and some billions and $1 billion caps that they're poured to get to that point where they'll be mass adopted.
Right.
And we also know that they're steaming ahead of us. But we know if we get to that billion mark, if we get our mass adopted team first,
right,
we got an A and a B team. But we know that big incentive of getting 30 TBC coins when you get that $25 per month. You'll be a part of a mass adopted team getting 30 TBC coins worth $10.4, $10.5 million per coin.
Right.
And you can get that every first of every month.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But you have to be a part of this mass adoption thing because you want to use the funds, part of the funds, to go into the mass adoption phase. He's already got certain people that he's thinking about to get our coin mass adopted, along with the other market-based coins when they get mass adopted. We don't see, Abbott doesn't want us left behind. He wants us to be right up there, if not ahead of those other coins. Mm-hmm. And the only way that can happen, we have to have this TBC mass adopted team.
Right.
Okay? And it's only they're going to have 111,111
right.
of that mass adopted team. Now, that's just part of our billionaire zone. That's just part of it. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. But that mass adopted team is the top of it all. The top, the cream of the crop.
Right.
The top of it all.
Yeah.
And they got an A and B team, or the B team gets 1 TBC coin per month on down, but we get 30 TBC coins. Next day 29, next day 28, 27, all the way down to 1 at the end of the month. Okay. Currently today, I believe we're at 18 million. You'll get 18 coins. I'm using the wrong terminology. 18 billion. I'm using millions. Correction. We're getting 1 TBC coin.
Right.
18 TBC coins today. That's worth 10 million per coin.
Yes, Steve. And Steve, I'm sharing my screen here to actually fast forward people's brain and where admin is going very fast, because people don't even understand where admin is going. And it's very important for us to use this graph, this picture, this image that we have here to actually teach them about this mass adoption team. Admin is looking for 111,000 people that are going to own a greater share of TBC right now. These are the people coming on board and they are active, and they shall be receiving 30 TBC coin every month until we empty the admin's wallet. Meaning that if you join now and you pay, you are going to have 18 TBC coin, which is worth 180 million USD, 180 million USD in TBC spendable coin. And on the first, if you pay, you are going to have 30 TBC coin. Every first, when you pay, you have 30 TBC coin. So even those that are coming now, they are going to have 18 TBC coin. And if they pay on the first of, if we do not complete the position, if they pay also on the 1st of February, they will now have 30 TBC coin. Everybody that will pay on the 1st will have 30 TBC coin. Now, the 30 TBC coin is worth hundreds of millions of USD. And we want to build the top here. The top people here will be like the bankers. They are going to have enough liquidity to do business with those that are going to be down here, because we want to have 111,000 people that are going to have the greater pile of the cake. They're going to have the greater pile of the cake. They shall be active. They shall be paying their admin fee monthly. The admin fee, just like my brother said, the admin fee is going to use to build a stronger blockchain, carry out humanitarian projects, and carry out a lot of things that will help humanity at large. So that is why we have to keep paying until when we are globally accepted, okay? So 111,000 people, they want to build the economic face of TBC. We are the one to provide funding to make sure that our economy come to pass. And of course, guys, when you look at this, the 1 million, we are going to have Team A and Team B. The Team A people are those that will belong in the 111,000 who are going to be billionaires and trillionaires, and they'll be having hundreds, thousands, and millions of TBC spendable coin. And we are going to have 1 million people that are going to have just few TBC coin, okay? So the mass adoption team A will be doing business with the team B, which are the people that will own just small amount of coin. Then there are some people that will own just kringles, okay? The rest of the billion of people own just kringles, and they are now going to create jobs, okay? They are now going to create jobs for the rest of humanity, and they shall be paying them in kringles, okay? We are now going to create jobs. Imagine that we have 1 billion people creating 5 to 7 jobs. Imagine 1 billion people creating 5 to 7 jobs. Wow, Steve, can you imagine that kind of a thing?
Wow.
1 billion people creating 5 to 7 jobs. We can easily eradicate poverty. You know, Professor Solo, I don't know if you can hear us right now. Prof, are you there?
I can hear you very clearly.
Yes, sir. Imagine 1 billion people creating 5 to 10 jobs.
Yeah, that means they will create between 5 billion and 7 billion jobs.
And we have eradicated poverty.
Yes, 5 to 7 billion jobs.
Right.
With that, we have wiped out the unemployment from the streets of the world. And automatically, according to economic principles, when the demand is higher than the supply, the prices will rise.
Bam.
Now, when there are enough demand for workers and the workers are not available, naturally the salaries of the workers will astronomically rise.
Right.
And they will begin to live like human beings. Gentlemen, we should understand what TBC is trying to achieve.
Right.
It wants to make sure that the people in the world are much less than the available jobs.
Of course.
There will be more jobs than the people. So anybody who wants to hire anybody that time, we have to give him a very good salary for him to work.
Right.
So, and that way you are bringing in abundance to every human being on earth. So it's a very simple principle. So we should all understand this and know that it's workable, it's practicable, it's real.
That's right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for that great contribution. You have heard that, because we want to create a situation where the demand of jobs, okay, is going to be low, because we are going to have more jobs. we're going to have more jobs than the people. That is where we are moving to. And Steve, I'll be coming back to you. You know, people keep thinking that this is not possible. And I'm just telling them that the obstacles are in your mind. Because if you are thinking, Steve, do you know that the billionaires of today, Jack Ma said that in the year 2030, more than 800 million jobs are going to be lost. That's what Jack Ma just said, the owner of Alibaba. And this guy, he owned one of the best hotel, I think in the Asia, I think it should be in Japan or wherever, they call it a Fly Zone Hotel. And this is a hotel, Steve, that when you go there, you are actually served by robots. You know, these are people that are thinking, yes. These are people that are thinking ahead of time. They are already ahead of us. So for those of you who are thinking that it is not achievable, Steve, just imagine in 2 years backward, maybe you should rewind your mind. Imagine when somebody tells you that in 2 years to come or in 3 years to come, you'll be served by a robot in a restaurant. How will you feel about that?
Oh my God. Well, you know one thing, I remember when I was a little boy, they said that everything be done by robots.
Right.
Mr. Ambe.
Yes, sir.
If you will allow me in here.
Yes, sir.
You know, because I'm an old man. There was a time here in Nigeria when you want to make a call to the United States or to Europe, you have to go to the station where you queue up.
Right.
24 hours to make a phone call. And shortly before it gets to your turn, they say the whole thing has broken down. You travel back to your house. But now, look at what we are doing here. We are connected to the whole world. And we are talking among ourselves as if we are sitting face to face.
Right.
That is how the world is developing. And as Jack Ma said, in a very short time, most of the people who are not prepared to move will be thrown out and they'll be jobless.
Of course.
Because these robots are real. They are doing the jobs now. You can even carry food from Nigeria to Cameroon by robot.
Of course.
Through
drones. Yeah.
You want to eat pussy soup in Cameroon?
Oh.
I make it here in Nigeria and through drone I send it to you.
I love it.
So you don't need somebody carrying it anymore. So people who have been doing the courier jobs will lose their jobs.
Of course.
So people should begin to understand that TBC is a way to prepare for your future and the future of your children and grandchildren.
Yeah, I'm still coming to you, Prof. Imagine the number of people that are going to lose their job because of these robots. And if they don't have the necessary fundings to start another new job or to create another job for themselves, or if humanity do not have another option, to create more better jobs for those that have been taken by robots, there is going to be chaos. Imagine 800 million jobs being lost on Earth. Oh my God. What are we talking about here?
That is a disaster.
It's a disaster, and we need enough fundings. We need enough fundings to create new jobs for humanity. And it is not going to be market-based coin that are going to create that job. It's not going to be market-based coin that will give you fundings to create the future jobs. Stephen, do you agree with me?
Oh, I agree 100% because if you take away 800 million or jobs or so, that's talking the existing people who have jobs now.
Yeah.
How are they going to survive? They got to have. So here's another area where TBC come into play.
Of course. And Steve, when people are having some 10 million USD in their account, they are like, oh my God, it's too much. What am I going to do with this kind of money? I'm like, oh, ye poor mindset. You know, yeah. Steve, creating the future jobs is not going to take but some few millions of dollars. It's going to take hundreds of millions of dollars.
Yeah, hundreds of millions.
So the people that are only thinking about their stomach, they are like, it's March, it's huge. We don't want, how can we catch this money? What about humanity? What about the mission?
What about those people out there? Not about you. What about them?
That is it. What about the mission? Have you asked yourself, what is the mission of TBC? When you are thinking only about your stomach, when you are thinking only how you should catch in all the money and put it somewhere, I don't know. Have you think about the people out there, the communities, how they are suffering? Have you think about them? Please, if you are having this kind of mindset, you need to stay away from that. It's wrong. It's wrong, because in future, we shall be the one to serve generation to come. And if we are thinking only about now or only about next year, then we have failed. We have failed. We have to think 5 years to come. We have to think 10 years to come. Stephen, imagine when Bitcoin started. Imagine if you have hundreds of Bitcoin right now. Just imagine. Oh my God.
I've already visualized how it would be for me if I had that. I'd be wanting to give so much out to people that's in poverty is crazy, because that's all I want to do. Yeah. I don't want to be wealthy alone. I want abundance for all.
Yeah. So it's very important, Steve. It's very important for people to understand what the mass adoption team is and how useful they are to the community, because those are going to be the people to create jobs, to replace some of the things, some of the jobs that are going to be taken by robots. The mass adoption team are going to have enough fundings to do business deal and recruit thousands of people globally. We have lots and lots of natural disaster. The mass adoption team are going to be those to look into helping those suffering from natural disaster, and helping those kind of people, those kind of communities actually takes hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars. So if you are in the mass adoption team, know that you are in the team where you must think big, very, very big. Don't think only about your stomach. Don't. If not, you do not merit to be in the mass adoption team. Wow.
If your mindset is not right, you don't deserve to be on the mass adoption team at all. Your mindset is right.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this program is just about one. We don't want to exceed more than an hour. We're already about an hour, and it's so exciting. We have wonderful people here with us. We don't want to exceed and abuse your time. But let me take some people in the Zoom. We have some very interesting leaders here in the Zoom, and they might be having questions they want to ask, or they might be having a contribution they want to add. It doesn't matter what you want to do. Just unmute yourself, please. If you want to contribute, please unmute yourself. Let me know if you can unmute. Just unmute yourself and you go ahead. So who do we have, please? We have people here on Zoom. Wow. The people on Zoom, they are so filled, and it looks like they are so filled now that they are trying to digest what we are just dishing out. Anyway, let me take my brother, Mr. OKK from the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Oh, boy.
My brother,
Yes, sir.
I salute all the great leaders in the house.
Thank you.
Stephen Coffey, Prof. Solo. God bless you all. Well,
God bless you too, sir, brother.
Yeah. My brother Mbe, you know, like I always say, and I will continue to say that until it sinks in the hearts and minds of everyone listening, and indeed everyone that will eventually listen to this video. Make hay while the sun shines. A stitch in time saves 9.
Mm-hmm.
This is the time to move in and become part of the mass adoption team.
Yeah.
Because we do not have all of the time to wait. As a matter of fact, admin has made it, even more urgent from, what he mentioned today.
Right.
He's going to talk to a friend of his by tomorrow, Tuesday.
and he has millions of people that are following him. If he brings in all of these people, then that might
it's game over. It's game over.
Aha. So it is very urgent now for everyone that has not joined the mass adoption team to do so.
Right.
This is the time, so you don't cry, so you don't begin to regret why you wasted time.
Right.
So I just want to sound that note of warning again. God bless you, my brother.
Thank you so much, Mr. Chukwaka Okeke. Anyway.
It's so easy to pronounce.
I will pardon you, my brother. I will pardon you.
Thank you so much.
When I come over, I gotta learn how to speak like y'all do over there.
Right, right. We are actually at the end of the program. This training is like a training at the same time talk show, and we have had a lot of interesting people today. Steve, I'll be taking one last word from you before going to Professor Solo.
Well, I want to just say that it's an honor to be with all of you all today. You know, I'm kind of new coming to the training, but it's very, very interesting, very enlightening. You know, folks, I just can't say how good it is to be a part of this platform. But if we all do exactly what's expected of us, we will all reach the heights of this platform. If we just be consistent and stay unified. Right. And you gotta really believe what you're involved in. And and MBA used a key word that I was thinking about, and the word is responsibility. It is our responsibility to train our new people coming on board. What is the use of having new people come to they sign up at your link and they do what you say for a few things that like he just described, and then all of a sudden they don't know what to do next. Right. How can those people expect to bring on their two and their two and their two and their two if they don't train, if they don't know what to do and they don't know what to do? So your first two have to know exactly what you're teaching them. So it is your responsibility to train people properly. Okay? Right. I just want to say that a little bit. Train, train, train. Don't bring them on board not knowing what TBC is, how it differs from other market-based coins, or how to make income in TBC and Bitcoin. You know, Bitcoin was not a part of our platform. It'll be almost a year now because we launched it back in April. I remember. So now, and it's been very successful. We didn't have admin credits. People can get in TBC for free. Yeah. Oh my God. We never had that before. I'm becoming a TBC billionaire. To be a billionaire? Oh my God. So thank you so much. You know, I was getting ready to call you admin. No. Thank you so much, MBA. I tell you, you're such a good representation of what you've been trained by admin. I almost want to call you admin sometimes. So you're doing a great job, brother. And Thank you. You know, just keep up the great work you're doing because you're excellent, excellent. Thank you so much, Steve. I appreciate you. And I also appreciate the great job that you are doing for the community. We love you. And we look forward to have you again very, very soon. Let me take Professor Solo. Is here with us. Prof, one last word to the community before we go.
Yeah, on a very short note. First of all, I stand on the podium on the platform that Tyron Coffee has established. That is telling him how good and how great he has been working for all of us. I just want to repeat in a different form what Coffee has said, and that is training. Right. Please, you cannot give what you do not have. Yes, so. That is why it is essential for you to come to this training that is free of charge here by Mr. Mbe. Before this time, some people were giving this training and we are charging money, serious money. But Mbe is giving it free of charge to you. So for you to impart this knowledge to somebody else, you have to be grounded in the knowledge of TBC. If you are not and you have recruited people, bring them to this platform to come and listen along with you and then you can go home and expatiate on it.
Of course.
So that is my advice. And to my fellow Nigerians who are listening here, please become a member of the mass adoption team so that you have a free ride into the conference that is coming on March.
Right.
You have to be a member of the mass adoption team, and you have to be credited with the money you pay for the entrance at that conference.
Right.
So please, make sure you pass this information down to everybody. The earlier you join the mass adoption team, the better. Before the new people that admin is contacting come and take over the whole place. And it's going to happen. When admin says this, he has never said this before. He has left us to build. But now, he wants to help us to build, and it's going to be massive. Thank you very much. God bless all of you. Good night. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Professor Solo, for that wonderful conclusion. And of course, I want to add on what he's saying here. We have our conference in Nigeria come March. So make sure that you get your tickets for that conference, because once you have your tickets, you are also going to have one free bulk payment that you can use to renew your account and have more TBC coin. So make sure that if you are listening from Nigeria right now, make sure that you get your tickets for that conference, and let's meet in March. I'll be there. Stephen Coffey will be there, who will be coming in as a goodwill ambassador. It's going to be huge, and I can't wait to embrace Steve. Thank you so much. We don't want to take much of our time. It's so exciting, this training, this discussion, but don't always forget to add people in this Facebook rally team that we are sharing here. Don't always forget to add people here. Invite all your Facebook friends here. Guys, today we have added more than 200 people, but just imagine, I want to build this team up to 1,000, 10,000, 100,000 Facebook group, Facebook team. So right now, so add all your people in this group. We shall be training them for you, and they will come back and ask questions to you. We have more than 300 people watching right now, and guys, imagine 300 people inviting all their Facebook group, all their Facebook friends to this group. Imagine 300 people inviting all their Facebook friends to this group. It's going to be boom. We are doing Facebook marketing right now as I'm teaching you, and I am an expert as far as Facebook marketing is concerned. And admin is my mentor, my teacher, and he has been doing this for many years, and he understands how it works. So ladies and gentlemen, dear exhibitions, all those listening to me right now, with me was Stephen Coffey from the United States, I think precisely in California, if I'm not mistaken, and I think New York. Stephen, is this New York or California? Sorry.
I'm on the East Coast. I'm in Virginia.
Okay, Virginia. Okay, thank you so much.
I'm only 3.5 hours driving distance from Washington, D.C.
All right. Thank you for that.
Which is our nation's capital.
Yeah, thank you so much for that correction. So with me was Stephen Coffey, and of course, he's a seasoned networker, and he understands cryptocurrencies, and he knows exactly what we are doing. He's a motivational speaker, and he has a lot of titles I don't want to give you here, but of course, always stay closer to us in this training. And with me again was also Professor Solo. He's a university lecturer and a businessman, and of course, one of the leader in Nigeria. So accompanying me also were some people on Zoom, and they are great leaders from UK, Nigeria, Uganda, Cameroon, and all over the world. And on my Facebook, or the Facebook group channel, we had lots and lots of interesting people that were watching so far, above 300 people that were watching. We want to appreciate all of you guys for watching. Please don't forget to share this video to all your friends. Invite all your people to our Facebook group. We shall be keeping this training every Mondays, Wednesdays, and Friday when it is 8 p.m. West African time. It is on that note, guys, that I'm saying bye-bye. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye. God bless you all.
Bye.
Those in Zoom, let me stop sharing here. Boom. Woo. All right. So, guys, bye now. Who is that sharing my screen again?
Bye.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. Oh my God. Where should I stop this? Okay.